Do you ever get that famous question from your friends and family about, so, what are you writing about? We usually want to give the response of this. What am I writing about? Oh, just the future New York bestseller. But in reality, we stare at them like this, with the occasional response of this. I mean, well, a book. I mean, it's nothing big, it's just some ideas. So why are we as writers afraid to share our work with our family or friends? We have no problem with talking about this with our fellow writers. And it's understandable. Of course we'll share this with our fellow writers. They understand what we're going through, they know the insiders, and they get all the jokes we make. Our friends and family probably don't know the steps and struggles that we as writers have to take to write the perfect novel. Sometimes we are in the beginning stages of writing our novel and they are just ideas. And I think a lot of things we can relate to is that we are a bit insecure of what we're actually writing about. Sometimes our ideas can sound like a jumbled amount of mess. We do get really shy when it comes to our writing. We are shy people. We all know our first drafts are sometimes readable. But our first drafts can also be a mess. And perfection is a key factor of why we don't share it. We're writing our first draft, and that's usually the time they want to see it. Our first drafts are nowhere near perfection. First drafts for us usually serves as a map, as a way of telling ourselves what the story is about and building from there and improving each step we go. Sometimes we just don't know how to respond. Being a writer, you're really in zone of actually being on paper or being on the computer. So when a person actually asks you, what are you writing about? And you're like, oh my God, someone finally asked me. Can this be something we can get over? There's really no easy answer of how to overcome this. I mean, I guess when we are asked, we do have to say something, right? Right? I guess the only advice I can offer is that take a deep breath and just say it. Try not to think about it so much. We have nothing to be ashamed of. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. More will come soon. And remember, hang on tight because we're writing something great.